Well, it was all out on the City of Legend a few hours ago. Paris hosted the European premiere of Les Deux Tours, The Two Towers, the second Lord of the Rings movie produced. This from Ian Sinclair in Paris.
Once again, film stars and photo ops, and on everyone's lips, just two words: Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson, always thoroughly cash, never one for pretension. You're very determined to keep that essence of you. How important is that? Why is that so important?
I don't own any other clothes.
And for those who own plenty, it's just part of his genius.
I think that a lot of creative people are like that. A lot of creative people are just shy and not really comfortable with being seen by a lot of people.
He is a genius. The fact that he was able to pull off these three films and make them so absolutely brilliant over that course of time, he's made a movie that has never been seen before.
Well, thanks to Peter Jackson, we were lucky enough to get a sneak preview of Two Towers, and there's just one word to describe it: more. More everything, more battles, more pace. Peter Jackson makes no apologies for putting his country on show, and over the past year, the impact has become obvious.
But most people don't know where movies are made if it's not in Hollywood. And it's amazing that everybody knows that this was made in New Zealand.
That's a good point, Bill.
Thank you.
So for us, the success was, you know, pulling this off and having the fans be proud of it and like it, and that's the greatest success that we could ever have.
As for Jackson, there's the satisfaction of knowing he backed the right horse, New Zealand talent.
I knew how talented they were, whether they worked on Meet the Feebles or Heavenly Creatures or The Frighteners, you know, any of my early films. I just thought, you know, these people have got a great talent, and with a big budget, it's going to be a lot of fun.
The Two Towers is a chance for a Wellington actor to make his first epic entrance.
What business? There's an elf, a man, and a dwarf having the Riddermark. Speak quickly.
Carl Urban plays a fierce warrior of Rohan.
I would cut off your head, dwarf, if it stood but a little higher from the ground.
We were very impressed with him as an actor, and with Tolkien's characters, we were always looking for people that felt absolutely right, you know, for what was in the book. And Aomir, just the way he's described, I mean, Carl just fits it perfectly. So we didn't ask anybody else. We just offered it straight to Carl.
I just, I thank my lucky stars every day that Pete Jackson didn't do what, the majority of New Zealand directors do when they sort of reach a certain point and, they go and make films in Hollywood. He brought Hollywood to Wellington.
We head north!
Prediction is Urban is also heading for greater stardom.
There was a bit of heat under Carl. It's one of those intangible things. You start to realise that people are really impressed.
But you yourself, you're a superstar director now. What impact has this had on your life?
I haven't had a life. I don't have a life at the moment. Literally every day is in one way or another spent on these movies pretty much. Whether I'm here kind of in Paris talking to the home show, which is pretty weird, or I'm, back down in New Zealand and I've started cutting the third movie.
Can you walk down the street?
I tend to get stopped and recognised quite a bit now. So
has it become a little bit obtrusive, or?
Well, it's nice when people say they like the film, and that's what we make films for, obviously, for people to enjoy. But I do miss a little bit of the sort of anonymity. It's just one of the prices of what I do, I guess, now. I do feel a bit of exploitation. I'm a filmmaker and I love to talk to journalists and things about making films, and this is all great, But when it starts to intrude on your private life, it's just unnecessary. And there's obviously in New Zealand with, things that have happened in recent months, security is a problem, kidnappings and that sort of thing. Yeah. It'd be great if we could have a private life and then have the movie making, part of it. But I don't know. I just feel sometimes it borders on sort of exploitation and tabloid journalism, some of the stuff that goes on. You know what I mean?
You know what's come up with?
Yeah, I thought if you could play that moment for us, that was what I was going to do.
Yes.
This is where Jackson is based at home, experimenting in film. Example, Movieland's first digital actor, Gollum.
Just tie him up and lead it.
You know the way to Mordor.
When I started to see the Gollum shots, the character of Gollum and I was looking at a computer-generated creature that I couldn't tell was done in a computer, so realistic. I just, it was so much better than I ever thought it would be. And so that's exciting.
Even among the ranks of devilish orcs, we can reveal there was another talent. A certain TV presenter turned extra.
Paul Holmes.
Was he any more demanding?
Paul was great. No, I was expecting there to be a little bit of a problem, but he was actually very meek and mild. I mean, I would have had to have smacked him around a bit if he caused trouble, but I didn't have to, so it was all right.